Dear God, I'm scared. I'm scared for myself and for the children brought here. I'm scared for parents who are made mute, parents whose voices are diluted. God, there are some who see the sun clothed in her heat, yet they are telling us it is not the sun. They stare the sun in the face, but they are telling us it is not the sun. There are some who feel the heat of the sun baking their skin, yet they turn around and proclaim it is not the heat of the sun. In fact, they are now saying the sun gives cold, that the sun sends ice down on us. And many are led on this strange path and have now begun to define the sun as a cold object hanging in the firmament. God, they teach this to our children and tell them we are wrong in our definition. The very definition our fathers have taught us, the definition our mothers have taught us, the very definition that you have taught us, they tell them we are wrong. And some of them have led our children to the riverside and they show them a rock lying flat in the waters. Then they tell them it's a new type of fish that ought to be cracked and boiled in their soup. They give our children hammers and they have begun teaching them how to crack a new fish 101. If parents lament, they are silenced. If people talk, they are victimized. They feed our children with new type of food which cannot grow on any soil you created, yet they tell us they grow on soil. They tell our children to look up at a new star. There are no new stars, but they show them empty sky and tell them to look when there's nothing to see. The devil rejoices with this mess, but I know we will overcome. So have mercy on us. Have mercy on our children and help us understand the correct definition of the sun, the star, and fish. Dear God, I'm scared. The trees thou made green are now painted pink. They tell us pink is better. It's more pleasing to the eye. So now we are coloring our trees pink. The path we walk on is no stranger to us. Our fathers have walked on it. Our mothers have run with baskets on their heads on this path. But now they are telling us we cannot walk on it. We can only fly on it. But how can we fly when we have not grown wings? So they sell us concoctions mingled with water and force it down our throats so that we can grow wings and fly on our path our forefathers have walked on. So our children are now lecturing us on the importance of this concoction, which is abomination to our ancient ears. They teach our children to teach us the new ways. Then they tell us to accept the new norm or be prepared to dine with our ancestors at a tender age when we are not old enough to dine with them. God, open our eyes to see and our ears to understand, so that we can call a fish and a rock, so that we can paint our trees green and walk on paths meant for us to walk on. Help us to walk on paths meant for us to walk on.